We do thermal decomposition of iron acetylacetate, which is like a iron organic complex. And then there's multiple different things you can play with here to create like nanoparticles that are spherical or cubic, or maybe you want to like dope them with different elements. These are magnetite, so Fe3O4 iron oxide. The process is that you mix them together and they start to decompose. And then from that point, the nucleation and growth happens, which then you follow up with like an annealing step to actually oxidize the material. They come out looking like this in this ferrofluid. So this is what the particles look like on the TEM when they come out, still in that oily layer. So
Yeah,
these
so
are about,
for people who don't know, right, like a TM is like you're
oh, yes,
literally looking at with nanoparticles are so small you can't see them with light, right? So it's like you're having to shoot electrons basically. TM is at them or through them, I don't remember. But I think they
yeah,
yeah, go through them.
the TEM is such a strange thing because you can see how like the particles come at like different shades of gray, and there's like these like
Right.
white marks and stuff. That has to do with like the thickness that the beam tries to like go through, and also if there's particles like there's like a very very small grid. And then yeah, if the particles end up getting on the underneath, then that like affects it. And so when you're like
Oh,
focusing it, it's like it's yeah, it can make all these weird artifacts.
right.
But when you play with the chemical that you mix in that thermal decomposition, that's what actually can change like the shape. So I'm usually interested in just keeping it simple with spherical particles. And the thing is that there's multiple different ways that you can make these particles. Thermal decomposition probably being the like most annoying, but it gets really nice size distribution. So you can see like a lot of these particles are very similar in size, which makes the math and like the computations with them, like the assumptions later, a lot easier.